Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Keeping Canards. I am in my house clothes. My hair is pulled back. We are gonna get busy today. My kids are at VBS. I just have my little guy here with me, which you'll probably see him come in and out of the video, and we are gonna get our homeschool room cleaned. Okay, so let's do this. Alright guys, welcome to my homeschool room. I know you're all shocked. If you don't know, we live in a very small house, like under 1,200 square feet. So we don't have a homeschool room, and that's totally okay. If you want to homeschool and you're like, I don't have space, guess what? Your dining room is the space. Anyway, so I have this giant cabinet that I store all of our supplies in. We're going to get busy cleaning it out. I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes if I have a task or project that I need to complete and it feels too large and like it's going to take too much time and effort and energy, I just don't do it and put it off till the last minute. Sometimes organizing our schoolroom and our school cabinet is just that. It's just daunting and feels like it's going to take so much time. But in reality, most of the time, these projects or activities really only take me like 5 to 10 minutes. So I've learned over time to just complete the project, just get it done, and then you'll feel better in the end. Okay guys, so this giant stack is everything pulled out of the bottom. This is all student workbooks and that we've done over the last school year, maybe a year and a half, I'm not sure. But so basically all of these are going in the garbage. So in our state, we are not required to like make a portfolio or create like a workbook showing what the kids have done. They are required to take a yearly assessment. So I do not keep like, here, let me find some. Like this is always level 5 language arts. I don't keep this. She did all this. This is all of her work broken down. But I'm not going to keep it. I am going to keep this so I can rebind other things because I want to reuse what we already have. But if I want to show somebody what she's done, all I'm going to do is pull out the table of contents of this level 5 language arts and just show them everything that she completed. But their yearly assessment is where we keep track of like how they're doing and stuff. So we do not have a portfolio. And I am not sentimental. I'm not going to keep a million papers. So this is all going in the garbage. So I got the bottom half clean, but now like I have 0 plans for what I want on the top clean and how I want it organized. So it might take a little bit to try and figure this part out. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having trouble getting my kids like magazine holders with all of their curriculum on our school shelf. So I'm gonna have to pivot a little bit, which I feel like I'm always doing in my life, is pivoting to accommodate what we need to do versus what we have. So let's see if I can figure out somewhere else to put these. Okay, I found these other baskets that I had from Target. These are like $3. I think that these might work better for my older kids because they're starting to get more books, and I'm just going to put them on the shelf here, which I'm going to show you in just a second, the other part of our schoolroom. Okay, so this is where I was with the school cabinet. Our dining room table is here. Just ignore the mess. And then over here, this is new to us. So we have our computer desk here. Zoe will do a lot of her schoolwork there because she has some computer components with her curriculum. This bookshelf is still being filled. And this desk, Jonah asked for a desk to work on. So I got him this desk. This is one of the free furniture I got. If you follow my Instagram account, you know I'm really good at finding free furniture. So eventually this will be sanded and refinished, and Jonah will do his schoolwork here. So I think having the baskets here for the big two are going to be the best option. Okay, you guys, it's time to go get my kids from VBS, so let's just do a quick walkthrough of everything I accomplished in the last hour. Alright guys, so we got our globe. Ink is up there because Sophie likes to make a mess with everything. And that's curriculum that needs to go and be sold. But here is our homeschool cabinet. 99% of our homeschool stuff is kept in here. Over there, which I showed you, is our desks, and my big kids have some other stuff over here. So this is what I did. Down here is supplies. This is like my laminator, my binding machine, paper, curriculum that we are not using this year, but I still want to keep to use in the future, some puzzles. In the drawer, I have things like geography cards, pencils, and preschool things. This bottom shelf obviously is for preschool. I don't know if you can see that there. So this is Sophie starting preschool this year. Amelia's continuing into kindergarten. So this is going to be their shelf. All about readings for Jonah. I like to keep this stuff up and away from my kids. So we have our math box. This is like, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 math boxes combined in this little thing. I bought Jonah the new level 3 math box because we were missing some pieces, and this was given to us, so they're just staying in their box for now, but I'm sure by the end of the year it will end up in this thing because it's just easier to keep it all in here. These are math manipulatives. Then booster reading cards. This is for Jonah and Amelia. Subtraction and addition games, musical multiplication, and then these are just books. These are all from The Good and the Beautiful. These are old readers which have been destroyed, but I'm trying to keep them nice. And all of our All About Reading books, those are basically books that I want to stay nice. I put up here so that they can't like get into it whenever they want to. Over here is everything that we will use this year that is not being used in the beginning of the year. So we took our summer break early. The kids wanted to take a break early and start early. So we're starting actually first week of August instead of the end of August. So we will get to all those, except for the dictionary, before the end of the year. An abacus, I think that's what it's called. Over here are all of my teacher guides. So these are all of our science units, any read alouds to go with it. This binder, you saw me pulling everything out. I'm going to put all my like teacher type things in there, schedules, printouts for the girls for if they want to do extra activities. And yeah, so there's a lot going on in this cabinet, and that's what it's used for. Okay, so after cleaning my cabinet, I discovered that I printed and put together a lot of things that we didn't use at all. So that just goes to show you that when it works, when it doesn't, it doesn't. And don't feel like you need to do all the things, because you don't need to do all the things. In fact, what you're doing is probably sufficient and just fine. And if you try to add anything else in, you just won't get to it because it's just unnecessary. So, and that is that. I got my school cabinet clean. That was my goal today. So we are gonna close out. Are you okay? I guess he's okay. He's not crying. We're going to close out this video just by saying thanks for watching. I hope this inspired you to get your schoolroom or dining room or whatever space you homeschool your kids in clean. I'm feeling much better, although I do realize now we have way too much stuff. So, I hope you guys have a good day. I gotta go get my kids from VBS.